Hi YouTubers, just wanted to come online and give you an update on my what's been happening over the past few months. As you can see, my hair's grown quite a lot since December, and today I straightened it out in August. Not straightened, not relaxed it, but I blow dried it out in August. I had a party to go to, and it's been like that ever since. So that's the texture, see there. And so today it's time to dye all this grey. I've always used Biggin anyway, light Biggin, dark auburn, which just gets rid of the grey and just gives a nice reddish tint to your hair. So yeah, I'll do a lot. Well, I mean, I was going to measure it out, but I don't think I will now because I can't find a tape measure. So, but on average, you see it's grown quite a lot since the last time I measured it. I'll put this up later, probably, if anything. That's the length there. This is the back. So that's come along nicely. So I'm going to divide my hair up and put the hair dye in and go through my usual routine. This is the lovely gooey dye. So I'll be back shortly. First I'm going to part my hair into 4 sections. I always part it in 4 sections when I'm going to dye it. It just makes the areas easier to manage. You don't have to come through some chunks of hair and try and separate, trying to get the dye in. It's easier to get it in small sections rather than, you know, just part your hair and go. I mean, rather than not part your hair. I always prefer to finger part. I can't handle a comb and my hair. Never been able to do it, probably never will be. But I always manage to get a fairly straight line. This one's a bit big. Good. These ponytails remind me of when I was a kid. Oh my God. I always start at the front first because that's not necessarily the greyest bit, but obviously that's on show and I want the dye to take there longer. Oh, okay, let's take that one out actually. Oh, my gloves have just split. Just done section 3, and now on the final section. I'm going to show you how easy it is to apply. My hair being blow dried, dripping dye everywhere. With my hair being blow dried, the roots are obviously straighter, so it's a lot quicker and easier to apply than with my hair's natural and the roots are really thick. So let's see how good my application is backwards. Okay, I'm going to leave this in for just 15 minutes, I think, because it's taken me so long to put it in. And I think parting, because of the length of my hair, it's obviously taking, having to section it all off. It's taking longer than it normally would. So 20 minutes and then that should be good to go. So, right, washed it out, and I co-washed it
today because I haven't found a really good shampoo that stops my hair from feeling completely stripped, so I'm going to stick with co-washing, at least then I can get a comb through it. And I deep conditioned it and sat under the heat cap for 30 minutes. So you can see the grey's gone. Although you can't see the colour, but when it's dry and the sun catches it, not that there's going to be much sun these days because it's now winter, it just catches nice little highlights. Ugh. So I'm going to rinse this off because it's really sticky, and then I'm going to apply some oils to my scalp, and then I'm going to actually twist my hair. I'm not going to leave it out, I'm going to twist it, 2-strand twist, for I don't know, a few weeks. So I'm going to make it really small. Yeah, blow drying it hasn't done it much harm, if any. I didn't lose much hair. Obviously I was combing it out every day, but I was careful how I was combing it out, so I didn't want to lose, I didn't want to split the ends or anything like that. So there's a few straggly bits there. I'm surprised because when I got it blow dried and flat ironed, she trimmed off quite a lot actually, but there was still a good amount lengthwise there. So let me rinse this off and see how I go. Okay, that's conditioner rinsed out. I don't give it a good rinse, I just want to get the excess off it. I like to keep a bit in there so that I can get a bit of a softness that it's trying to achieve, so it stays in there. Yeah, and it's soft enough to comb through the end, so that's just about the right amount. Alright, I'm going to dry off. Apply the oils. Yeah, looks fine. They're really long ends. I don't know what. Oh, well, that's like that. See that? Yeah. You see that? Just bone straight. That's just weird. Ugh. Oh. Well. I'm just using olive oil, just a small drop, to seal the cuticles so that the hair stays moisturised and doesn't hopefully dry out. So I always massage that into my tresses. But I do use a lot of oils, but I put them directly onto the scalp, and I use a small little measure. This is a quarter of a teaspoon, so I just measure out. I think I've got about 6 essential oils or so, which are good for hair growth. I measure that evenly in here and then just put it directly onto my scalp. Then I use shea butter and aloe vera gel on my hair to do the twists.
My hair can take the oil. It doesn't get particularly oily. I just dab the brush in like that, and there's only a little bit on the end, which I'm not sure if you can see. There's only a tiny drop. And it just goes directly on my scalp. Just dab it on. That's it. And I've always done this, but as everybody knows by now, that oil alone is not a moisturiser, so you need to use a moisturiser basically, and that will stop your hair from drying out. But the oils are good just to stimulate growth, and it's worked for me, so I shall continue to do so. There's not much. I've got rosemary oil in there, peppermint oil, argan oil, olive oil, castor oil. There's one more and I can't think what it is. Oh yeah, come back to me. Let's see, just a tiny bit. Just dabs and bits. Okay, I've combed out all 4 sections now, and this much hair's come out, and that's pretty good, considering how thick my hair is, so I'm really pleased with that. Hi YouTubers, this is the morning after the night before. Finished twisting my hair about midnight last night. Like I said, I use a combination. I use shea butter and aloe vera gel to get the twist in. Did them quite small so they can last about a month or so. I'll just show you the back. So there's quite a bit of movement there. I can do various things with this now. I can probably catch the sides so that it stays out of my face. Probably pin up the front and move it to the side slightly. Maybe wear a scarf occasionally. So yeah, that's the finished result. So you can see all the grey's gone. So there's a good take up there. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.